Like a good father, my daughter's gone. I hope y'all with the shits this morning. I sincerely hope y'all with the shits this morning. Cause we about to talk. We finna have a long ass conversation. I sincerely hope y'all with the shits this morning. Cause if not, this might not be the show for your ass to watch today. Let me say that one more goddamn time. I hope y'all with the shits today. I genuinely do. Cause this fight is finna be some bullshit. I want this understood ahead of time. My black ass speaks for the management of Ghost Claw Productions. Please no sound effects so we can focus. The show is 90% sound effects. It's my way of getting the point across. This is what I do, my friend. This is what I do. I hope y'all with the shits this morning. Cause let's just call it what the hell it is. Do we have a First Amendment free speech or not? Dead ass. Detroit in the building. 7-1. 7-1, 1971. Hey. Hey, Capricorn's in the building. Goddamn 71 babies. They don't make us like they used to. We wide bodies. Big sturdy. Know what I mean? Swole meats for no reason. Jay Thomas is in the building. Goddess Maeve is in the building. I see the TikTok chat is out here tripping. What does not anymore mean? Captain S'mores, I'm going to need a clarification on that. Y'all need to understand something. I take join BLU TSU. Hey, reach out to me with that. Reach out to me with that. I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all are not with the shits, this is not the show you need to watch this morning. Because I'm about to go ham. I'm about to go ham because I need to know, is this a country with free speech or not? Is this a country with free speech or not? Jimmy Kimmel was put on indefinite suspension yesterday. Now I know a whole bunch of people gonna be like, well, Thomas, he's a millionaire, you shouldn't care about him. It ain't got shit to do with Jimmy Kimmel, the man. Just like it didn't have shit to do with Stephen Colbert. No, this ain't about the man. This is about the people. And the question is really quite simple. Do we have freedom of speech or not? Has corporate America killed free speech? Has corporate America killed free speech? I'm going to tell y'all right now. The answer is yes. Jimmy Kimmel, whether you like him or not, is a satirist. He does satire. He didn't say one goddamn thing about Charlie Kirk. He was talking about Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man, the magical melting, shitting, disappearing, wandering man of goddamn Mar-a-Lago. And Nexstar is rumored to have a merger going on. So they got to kiss the ass of this idiot. And because Donald Trump said, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel is indefinitely suspended. Do we have free speech in this country or not? I don't. And see, here's the crazy thing. And I'm going to do this because y'all need to know this. Hold on. Type it into Google for all you kids that don't know how to use Google. The First Amendment. I'm going to start this show off by reading the First Amendment. Ready? Find one of your friends that's walking around here talking about, or find one of them people that's walking around here talking about doxing goddamn people for having any sort of non-empathetic feeling for goddamn Charlie Kirk. Tell him, come here right quick. Be like, hey, Playboy, come here, hey, come watch this right quick. Watch this right quick. Here it is. The First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedoms of speech or of the press or of the right of the people to peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Grand Rising, Merv. In what I just read to you, it shows that this ain't a Christian nation. Because for it to be a Christian nation, that would mean our Congress would say so. And if they did, that is the establishment of a religion. And you cannot make a law respecting an establishment of a religion. So whatever religious faith you have right now is yours and yours alone. It ain't mine. Keep it out of my laws. It also says, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Oh no. Or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition their government for redress of grievances. Meaning, every goddamn time this orange shitting on himself bastard puts a pressure on a company, and that company suspends, fires, or what have you, anyone based on their freedom of speech, they are literally going against the First goddamn Amendment. Godzilla's in a mood. So y'all not getting legendary Godzilla. Y'all not getting Godzilla -1. Y'all are getting Shin Godzilla in hell. Y'all better be ready, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to the sound of coffee. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. One time for the one time, one time for the one time, one time for the one time. Bricephalus the Cactus, always in our hearts, always in our hearts, always in our hearts. Get the ones up. Get your C's, turn them sideways, raise them in the air, and acknowledge your coffee bean. OCB, 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 OCB. Why you got your hand up there? Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a high five. Love on you. Some lube. Love you. Yeah. Did I say lube? I didn't mean lube. Love on you, some you, for the best part of this damn show, all day, every day, and twice on Sundays, the Coffee Beans! Best part of waking up is the coffee beans in the cup. All right. Let me say this outright to a camera that all of you can see me. Let me make this abundantly clear. I can do whatever I want to about the death of Charlie Kirk. I can say whatever I want to about the death of Charlie Kirk. All of you doxers, all of you wishy-washy ass human beings, all of you, if you don't like what I say about him, if you don't like what I say about the way he lived and the way he died, here's your best course of recourse. Don't listen to me. But I'm going to say what I want to say. What you bastards fail to understand is this. Yes, there should be consequences to your speech. But we are talking about speech that directly harms someone. If you bring your ass on TikTok and talk about, as a grown-ass man, how much you love being around little girls, you are a detriment to little girls. That is not free speech. That is a PDF file. And in the case of that, we beat your ass and hide the Bible if God's watching. If you come on TikTok and say, I'm going to unalive every black person I see, that is not free speech. That is a threat. And in that regard, you got to bring ass to get ass. I see Mystique, my sister and fellow founder of the Villains Guild, is in the building. JB Harris is here, baby. Morning, little sis. For all of you, you can't say anything bad about Charlie Kirk. We gonna get you people. I need you to look up a gentleman. I need you to look up a gentleman. His name is Larry Flynt. Just Jess is in the building. Just Jess, is this the first time you've ever been on this? Been in the Sound of Coffee? Buenos dias, Danny. You're sexy person, you. I need y'all to look up Larry Flynt. NYC Playboys in the building. Playboy. Larry Flynt was the owner of Hustler. Hustler was an adult. You haven't? Okay, bet. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee. Once you're cleared by Mr. You ain't leaving out here with all them jewels and shit, you're a coffee bean. And you're just Jess. Everybody loves you. You coffee bean affiliate. You're a coffee bean. All right. Hustler was an adult magazine. Larry Flynt. Can we not? Larry Flynt. Hustler was an adult magazine. Boob, sex, things of that nature. It used to have fake advertisements in it. Some of y'all are like, how do you know? Do y'all really want me to tell y'all how I know this? Just shut up. Leave me alone. Shut your mouth. What I do on my weekends is my goddamn business. My sister Dottie's in the building. I love you, Dots. Tell Laura I love her too. How I learned about Larry Flint's how I learned about him. I'm gonna need y'all back up off me. Back up off me. Anywho, I didn't mean to derail, but some of y'all look at me going, wait a minute. Way too descriptive knowing what's going on with Larry Flint. Leave me alone, all right? That's what I'm saying. Anywho, Larry Flint, Honey Brown is in the build. Hello, Honey Brown. Oh, wow. It's cool. Wait a minute. Has everybody checked on Magpie to make sure they're okay? I've been watching the discourse in the Discord server, and even though I don't say a lot, Magpie knows I love him. Anyway, so what Larry Flint used to do is put these fake advertisements in the magazine. Well, he made one for a particular adult beverage featuring, what's his face? Falwell, Jerry Falwell, talking about having his first sexual experience with his mom in an outhouse. Jerry Falwell didn't like that. I mean, he really didn't like that. It was like what? Hey, Michael Pruitt, listen, Michael Pruitt tried to be on Raul last night. Unfortunately, he took some shit that put his ass right in Raul's bedroom. Michael Pruitt sent me a message this morning talking about, yeah, I was going to get elevated like y'all was watching Raul last night. And he's like, the shit I took, I took that shit. I was in Raul's, I was in Raul's living room watching the TV. Jesus Christ. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like, yo, Michael, for real? You took some shit and that shit knocked him off. Hold on. Hey, Michael, Dave salutes you. Dave usually is driving in Raul's neighborhood before we even start the goddamn show. So if Dave is congratulating you, I can't do nothing but laugh. Michael, try a half a dose next time, dog. And take it at like, I don't know, 6:30. Man, took it 3 hours early and was gone. Anyway, so Jerry Falwell sued Larry Flint in Ohio, Cincinnati to be exact. He won the first time. Larry Flint said, nah, we take it further. Back and forth, until it got to the Supreme Court. Now, by this time, Larry Flint had an assassination attempt that put him in a wheelchair. His soulmate wife, whatever you want to call it, was dying of AIDS. So needless to say, it was a tumultuous time for Larry Flint. But the Supreme Court ruled in his favor. You see, the First Amendment covers speech even that you don't like. It does. It does. Now, understand, I get it, consequences. If you're a white guy going to black neighborhood, say the N-word, they're going to beat the brakes off your dumb ass. Like, seriously, we get it. We get it. Even offensive language is protected. Every day, regardless of what people feel about my earrings, my fingernails, white wife, whatever, I use my First Amendment right to free speech. When these microphones go hot, I use my First Amendment right to free speech. Annabelle with a $5 super chat. Conservatives started cancel culture when they banned Elvis from being shown below the waist, then the Beatles for their long hair. Exactly, Annabelle. Thank you. There she is. There's the Boap in training. So every day I use my First Amendment right to free speech. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't like what I say. I don't. Because I am never advocating for violence against someone. I'm simply warning people some shit could happen if you run off at the jaw meet on the wrong day at the wrong time. But not showing deference to Charlie Kirk or even making Kirk jokes is not a reason for a person to get fired. Because a Kirk joke don't hurt nobody. It can't hurt Charlie Kirk. He's gone. Somebody explain this to me. At least 2 to 3 times a week, and I've said this more than once, I want you to go back 5 goddamn years, November 4th of 2020. At least 2 to 3 times a week, I've gotten a message calling me a nigger. I have gotten a message calling me a nigger. I have reported it to TikTok, nothing. I've reported accounts that send the shit to me to TikTok, nothing. Now, can I get offended by that? You goddamn right I can. I'm a black man in America. Of course I can. But can I stop them from typing that shit out? Nope. No. No, I cannot. I have to sit there and go, all right, come up with something witty. Use the comment to make a video. Put some cool music behind it. But I cannot stop a person from saying that. Now, the people that send those messages to me, they send them the messages. In front of me, it's a different goddamn story. It's a different goddamn story. Hey, there's good time to feeling that fucking nigger. Now I'm smacking your ass all the way around Ollie's. Now I'm running around here going to the back of your goddamn head while you trying to run and tell me how much you love black people. Sanai's in the building. Sanai, how's senior year going? Everybody keep an eye on Sanai. It's her senior year. We want to make sure she has the best senior year possible. If you need somebody to help you with your homework or, you don't know what to say in your yearbook when you write it, you a coffee bean. We family over here. But you can send me a message saying that. Some of y'all can't even spell. I'll just go ahead and be honest with you. Yeah, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. I've been called Niger. I don't know, do y'all know how to spell it? There's 2 G's. I don't know how to help you. I'm just saying, y'all are calling me a country in Africa. Goddamn Niger! Shut up, you black fingernail wearing Niger! What? Niger? What are you doing? Where are we going with this? Larry Flynt's case established for the United States that free speech is an absolute and that there is no one in the government that is immune from from free speech until the whiny orange bitch showed up. The whiny orange bitch shows up, and all of a sudden, we've got to figure out what free speech really, truly means. I have always said there is no such thing as liberal bias in news. There is corporatist bias in news. The moment news organizations were being bought out by companies The news as we knew it died. I said what I said. I ain't taking it back. Hey, look at Jay Thomas out here giving out $1 million worth of game for $9.99. You can't play the dozens on social media because community guidelines. That's true. That is true. Do y'all understand? When black content creators on TikTok were telling y'all they were being suppressed, they were being targeted, it was for a reason. You see, ByteDance wants to make that dough. You can't make that dough when you got Negroes on here telling the truth. I'm sorry, that shit don't work. Shit don't work. When you got somebody like Conscious Lee or Ernest Krim III giving you historical context about this country and not sitting there trying to assuage white folk feelings, that becomes a problem. You can't. There's not a business market. There's not a business model for that. And TikTok's become basically Temu with extra steps any goddamn way. So, but Stephen Colbert said something about the orange bitch. The orange bitch went, eh. Next thing you know, Stephen Colbert's show's ended next year. Jimmy Kimmel didn't even talk about Charlie Kirk. Let me help y'all understand something. This shit was not about Charlie Kirk. This shit was not about Charlie Kirk because Jimmy Kimmel didn't say shit about Charlie Kirk. He was talking about the orange bitch. And the orange bitch went, eh. Now Kimmel is indefinitely suspended. But I want to show you how this works. Because if you want to see something that was harmful to a community, look at what Brian Kilmeade said about mentally ill homeless people. The man got on television and said they should be voluntarily lethally injected, meaning they should die. He said that. What happened in Minnesota a couple of days later? A homeless encampment was shot at in Minnesota. Brian Kilmeade still has his job because Fox News, Lackland and Rupert Murdoch in particular, they know controversy creates cash. So they're going to leave Brian Kilmeade right there. Did you hear the president of the United States go, eh? No. The orange bitch ain't said shit. 2 encampments. Thank you, Logical Gal. Thank you. Wolfie's in the building, all the way over from Australia. Good morning, Wolfie. 2 encampments. That is I'm going to show y'all how this works. Words came out of Brian Kilmeade's mouth about homeless people. 2 homeless encampments were shot up. Direct correlation. That is not free speech. He advocated for violence and then violence happened. Oh shit, Gigi's from Nova Scotia. Hey, the one time I went up to Nova Scotia, I had the best time. But man, it was funny. One day, this is why I got to get in front of this microphone and tell y'all my military stories. Put them on Patreon and shit so you guys get a treat, right? That is a direct line between words and actions. Jimmy Kimmel talked about the orange bitch. And corporate America they suspended him indefinitely. Stephen Colbert talked about the orange bitch. And CBS announced the end of his show. Now I understand people are going to go, wait a minute, wait. But these are rich people, Thomas. These are rich people. You can't, you're not advocating for them. It ain't got shit to do with their money. See, that's the dumbing down of American populace. These are the same people that say, well, you can't talk shit because you broke and he rich. I don't give a damn about him, his money. I don't. Maggie, good morning. I don't give a damn about his money. What I do give a shit about is the idea that I cannot say what I want to say about the President of the United States without having to worry about my name, my address, my telephone number, where my wife works, where my daughter goes to school, put out on the internet by a bunch of people who will tell you how great Charlie Kirk was because he believed in the First Amendment. If y'all don't kiss my black ass with that bullshit, it's Truthful Thursday for y'all who are the first-time viewers of this show. This is where we tell the God's honest truth, even if it makes me look bad, even if it makes y'all look bad, but it is the truth. On this day, we don't mess around. The only thing coming out of this thing is realness. If you make fun of Charlie Kirk on TikTok, that should not cost you your job. And if your job fires you because you made fun of Charlie Kirk on TikTok, you should sue them. I'm sorry, does everybody not agree with that? Are we not in agreements with that? Are we not in agreements with that? In the United States Army, there was a rule, and I remember it fondly. In uniform, while in uniform, you are not allowed to attend a political rally. You are not allowed to attend a political anything in uniform. You are not to speak for the United States Army. Any and all opinions that you make while you're not wearing that uniform are yours. As long as you did this, nobody had a problem. Nobody. But not since Orange Bitch has brought his ass back into the White House. Let me help y'all understand something. Donald Trump is in the government. He is a politician. Okay? He's not a savior. He's not somebody that's out. Bitch, you can't be an outsider when you've had the office twice. You are an insider. You are the government. The government apparatus is you. You are the government apparatus. So for Donald Trump to take his fat ass to goddamn the military base, have soldiers out there, they have to have a certain look. They gotta look swole, gotta look sexy, so they can stand behind his ass at what basically amounts to a political rally was wrong as shit, and somebody should have said something. Every soldier that was on that base went to a goddamn political rally in uniform. Every one of them. They were selling bullshit. Donald Trump merch on a military base at a political rally. Fort Bragg, thank you, Rhonda. Fort Bragg. That was a political rally. Every soldier there violated UCMJ. Wendy Rove, you know who will clap for me? Everybody watching your dumb ass get out of this goddamn show. Stupid ass. I'm going to help you. Listen, if you bring your monkey ass in here on some right-wing bullshit on this show, you getting kicked out. You getting kicked out. You understand what I'm saying? You don't get to come in here and mess up the goddamn conversation because you feel a way about what I'm saying. Well, you got to have people clap for you because nobody... Bitch, I don't give a damn. Watch this. Janda, I think a lot of the generals are looking at it from the standpoint of they've got 3 more years of this shit, and some of them want that next star. Do I blame them? Yeah, I do. I kind of do. But that is exactly what they're doing. So now the First Amendment don't mean shit unless you are a right-wing person. Charlie Kirk was not a king. He was not a diplomat. He wasn't a senator. Wasn't a congressman. Wasn't a mayor. Wasn't a governor. He was a goddamn podcaster. He made podcasts. Everybody calls The Villain's View a podcast. No, it's a radio show. Big difference. But that would be the equivalent of lowering the flags half-mast if the whole hosting group of The Villain's View died. No, you don't. You remember us, and then you find 4 more hosts and keep the goddamn show going. Charlie Kirk was not a saint. He was a goddamn podcaster who y'all swear up and down was a free speech advocate. Then guess what, bitch? We can talk bad about his dumb ass. Oh, I'm sorry. That might have hurt somebody's feelings. Okay, let me check. Let me help y'all out.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Please make sure you kiss my ass. Please make sure. After you get all furiously mad, I'm gonna complain to TikTok about this radio show. After you do that,
and after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Please make sure you do that. Both cheeks, preferably, because I don't want one cheek to have more kisses than the other one. I'm going to say what I say. And this is my problem with America. This is why I said the founding fathers screwed every single one of us. Because they gave us a ton of goddamn rights and no responsibilities. Let me say that again. They gave us all these goddamn rights and no responsibilities. I have a responsibility as a grown-ass adult with any sort of a following. I have a responsibility not to put some shit out there that gets one of y'all killed. Okay? A lot of content creators will not say that. Once their platform gets past 50,000 or once their platform gets past 100,000, they tend to forget that. I have a responsibility every single time I get my ass in front of a camera or in front of a microphone not to say something that gets one of y'all killed. That is a human nature thing. Will I get information wrong? Yes. Will I sometimes say the wrong thing? Yes. But if I directly come in front of a camera and say, hey, I want all of y'all to go to this place right here, there's a party, and then y'all go there, a hurricane hits, and every one of y'all die, I am responsible for this. I am. That is my responsibility. Using my First Amendment right responsibly. Every single one of these amendments has a responsibility. For all you Second Amendment lovers, watch this. For all of you Second Amendment lovers, watch this. You have a goddamn responsibility to make sure that weapon that you bought does not end up in the hands of somebody that's going to harm 1,000, 100,000, or 100 goddamn people. I said what I said. Exactly, Wolfie. Exactly. Exactly. Trump did. A person asked Trump, how was he holding up? And he said, pretty good. And I think winning in the ballroom built. He did. He did. He did. Donald Trump didn't even give a shit about goddamn Charlie Kirk. He mourned Charlie Kirk as long as it took him to shove down a Big Mac in his throat. I have a responsibility as a gun owner to make sure my shit is locked up, my grandkids don't get it, my kid doesn't take it to school. That is my responsibility as a gun owner. I have the right to have it. but I have a responsibility to have it and make it safe. Because any speech that ends up in the hurt, harm, maiming, or killing of a human being is not protected speech. It isn't. Now, since nobody said, and even if they did, it really wouldn't matter because he's already gone. If somebody said, yeah, I'm glad Charlie Kirk's dead, who did that hurt? Who did that hurt? Is he not already gone? Is this person not have a right to say, yeah, I'm glad he's gone? They didn't hurt nobody. Oh, well, they hurt the widow. Oh, you mean Daenerys Targaryen? You mean that bitch? You mean the Night King's wife, the Ice Queen, her, Daenerys Targaryen. Oh God, she's hurt. Is that why she was gripping the podium when she said, "You don't know what you've unleashed on the world"? What is it, the plague virus, bitch? If you don't sit your goofy ass down. Bunch of mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging idiots about, well, you guys got rid of Kirk, and you know what that means. Milo's coming out of retirement. Milo Yiannopoulos advocated for grown men having relations with 13-year-old boys. If he bring his bitch ass back out, all I'm going to say is that. I'm going to say it so many times, he's going to think I have a script. And all I'm going to tell him is, I'm surgical with the fact that Milo Yiannopoulos is going to bring his stupid ass out after he put himself on timeout. He didn't retire because of the left. He retired because of the right. And this is a man. Let me say this one more again. Let me say it again. This is a man who literally advocated. I'm talking, he said it, then he doubled down on it, then he tripled down on it. That is no problem between a 13-year-old boy having a relationship with a 35-year-old grown-ass man. Ooh, I'm so spooked about Milo goddamn Yiannopoulos. I can't believe you just said that. Wait. Now remember the advice I just gave you 5 minutes ago.
And after you hang, man, kiss my ass.
You have a responsibility to use your rights in a way that does not cause harm to anyone. Let me say it again. You have a responsibility. Listen, 555, just please look him up. Please look him up. Mary, I wish to wow I knew why he tried that. But he damn sure did. Hold on, can we not hey, Milo, Playboy. I'm going to need to holler at you in the parking lot. I need 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. Let me holler at you. Man, that's when you, that's when you hit him with the man, 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot, Playboy. Milo, Playboy, parking lot, 15, 11 minutes. Man, I need you to come on outside right quick. Brian Kilmeade's free speech resulted in harm and hurt of people. That is not protected free speech. That's not. But saying I didn't give two shits about Charlie Kirk is protected free speech. But what we have found out over the past, I'm going to say 10 years, screw it. Because this virus, or this symptom of the virus, isn't just a new thing. Donald Trump has been gearing for this shit for a hot minute. What pissed me off so goddamn bad is how many people bent the goddamn knee. Who are we? How the hell are you going to sit up and tell me we're the greatest country on earth and people are afraid to call Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man a orange bitch? Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know why Let's Go Brandon made those of us on the left side of the political aisle laugh so goddamn hard? Y'all really want to know? All you dumbasses putting Let's Go Brandon on everything. Do you know why that made me laugh so goddamn hard? And most of us on the left laugh so goddamn hard? Y'all censored your goddamn selves, you dumb sons of bitches. Y'all censored your goddamn selves and then sat around talking about, we triggered the laugh. How, bitch? With your own self-censorship?
Nigga, that I just kept you wanting to be shit.
Do y'all understand we looked at y'all like y'all all had dog turds on top of your goddamn head? Do y'all? Every time I heard somebody go, let's go, Brandon, I looked at him like, bitch, do you know we can see you? You right there. You censored your goddamn selves. Watch this. The libs will never know what we mean. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. First off, I have a son named Brendan. I was hoping y'all change a couple of letters. That way I could tell him while he's in jail, hey, son, the world is looking out for you. Let's go, Brendan. Let's go, Brendan. Like I was right there. Y'all kept messing it up because y'all kept saying Brandon. I was like, say Brendan. That way I can clip these videos and send it to my son. Like, it looked like, I'm sorry. It looked like y'all had fresh, out of the box, massive dog turds on the top of your heads. And I remember that one big, swole me for no reason goof with the deep ass voice. You know, because of what the left did, we get to say let's go, Brandon, and y'all don't know what it is. I'm like, if you don't get your big head ass on some goddamn wear with that bullshit, and get your ass out of here. Go over there. Y'all were trying to explain it to us. Y'all were trying to explain it to us. This secret wink wink that y'all had. Y'all self-censored your goddamn selves. Because y'all didn't want to say F Joe Biden. Just say F Joe Biden. You don't think that man knows y'all wanted to say F Joe Biden? I'm pretty sure he was probably sitting at the Resolute desk going, I don't know why they don't just say let F go Brandon. I'm like, F Joe Biden. I'd listen to that. But no, they're out there with this let's go Brandon. All the Brandons in America think they're great. Thank you, Mr. Marco. Hey, yo, this your mans? This your mans? But they're mad when we say F Donald Trump. They made a song, a hit song featuring the late great Nipsey Hussle. F Donald Trump. Yeah, they F Donald Trump. Yeah. First Amendment, bitch. Like, but y'all were offended. I can't believe you. It's not like we're advocating for him to actually get effed. Like, do you not? I really want y'all to understand something. When we say F Donald Trump, nobody is asking Melania to take one for the goddamn team. We're not asking Melania, hey, you see your man over there, Melania? Melania. Maybe if he got some, he wouldn't be acting like a bitch. Melania, go F Donald Trump. Nobody asked her to do that. We were simply giving our thought process on number 45, number 47. F Donald Trump. The only reason I won't say the F word is because Angry gets mad at me and he says I'm killing him. Like, what kind of dumbasses is this? Do y'all understand this? First off, it's not cancel culture. It's not. I don't. Who is this bitch? Can we say something? I'm gonna say something because it's my damn show. When y'all came here, y'all coffee beans, because you probably think the same way. Can we stop and find this bitch called cancel culture and whoop her ass? Cancel culture lives in a $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Y'all have to admit that's funny. Y'all have to admit that's funny. Y'all have to. No, kiss my ass. Every one of y'all have to admit how funny that is. Y'all walking through a neighborhood of $10 houses. The music is, there's a smoky saxophone playing while you walking through this neighborhood full of $10 houses.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
You out there looking, going, you know, cancel culture gave me the best hand job I ever had. Where's that bitch at? Here I am, baby. Hey, can you cancel? I'll pay you $100 if you can cancel.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Y'all sat there for that. Every one of y'all. Own it, bitches. Y'all sat there for that. None of y'all was like, nah, Thomas. Nah. Y'all sat there for that one. Now I'm out here making songs. Got a great hand job from cancel culture in a $10 house.
Mama still working in them $10 houses?
Oh, I got a great hand job from cancel culture in a $10 house.
Mama still working in them $10 houses?
It was quick and fast, and I busted on that ass. I don't know why I even came, but I got a great hand job from cancel culture in a $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Kiss my ass. Every one of y'all laughing now. Every one of y'all. Every one of you. Y'all are dying. Y'all don't want to do it. Some of y'all are literally at work and your boss is standing right in front of you. You don't want to laugh. You will when I cut that shit up and y'all see it on the TikTok video. Hold on, Can We Not is crying. She laughing so hard, she crying. Hold on. Honey Brown said they peed a little. Listen. You're laughing. Don't lie to me. You cannot lie to the OCB. I got a hand job from a cancel culture in a $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
He got a hand job from cancel culture in a $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Y'all kiss my ass. Y'all laughed at that. Every one of y'all. None of y'all got out of here. Listen, none of y'all got out of here without anything on you. That one right there, $10. Listen, y'all gonna be humming that shit today.
Mama still working in them $10 houses?
Your
mama still working in them $10 houses?
Give you a hand job for, what did Tracita say? $9.44 with change back. Come on, man. Anyway, hold on. Can We Not say she gonna be singing it all day? Listen, y'all understand how many damn ideas come out of this goddamn show, right? There's a whole shop full of them. It's called the Sound of Coffee Shop. I wonder how many of y'all would wear I got a hand job from cancel culture in a $10 house shirt. And on the back it said, your mama's still working for the working at the $10 house. Hold on. Monster Marco said $10 with this inflation, you know it's $12.50. Yo, that doesn't sound well. I got a hand job from cancel culture and a $12.50 house. It don't run off the. Come on, man. Come on.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
The $10 house is a $10 house, goddammit. We leave there. That's it. But anyway, cancel culture is some shit white people made up. This shit ain't never existed. Black folks are sitting there looking at y'all going, word, where you going with this? Oh my God, I'm sad I'm going to get canceled. What the F does that even mean? If you get on, listen, in my first struggling years of TikTok, these were lean years. These were the lean months. I'd get 5, 10 followers a day, right? No, I didn't pay for them, you dumbasses. But them lean days, them lean early days, when it was just meat and bones over here, baby. Every February was the I'm a white person, I'm gonna say nigger on camera. Do y'all understand how pissed off black folks got when we had to keep being asked that question every February? The first February I was on TikTok, mind you, I had retired from the military in January and my mother had died in December. So I was already raw. My nerves, my emotions and everything was already raw. Here come February. First video, I opened my phone one day, because you know I make videos every day. Open my phone, open TikTok, you ready to go make a video. The first thing I see is some goofy ass white girl from Whitelandia. I don't know why it's so difficult for black people to understand. If you can say it in a song, anybody can say it. I'm like, bitch, it is February 1st. We haven't even broke out the Martin Luther King plates. Hey, Michael Pruitt, you going to sleep? Michael Pruitt is probably going to bed. I'm talking about every day in that first February in 2021. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. And then I would see the black content creators I follow, all of them with that same expression. They just had their head in the hand going. I started to feel their goddamn frustrations. I started to feel their frustrations. It was every single video over and over. Michael Pruitt, go get some rest, man. We love you around here. I love you, brother. Go on and get some sleep, man. It was every day. Every single day. If it wasn't a why can't I say the N-word, it was my other personal favorite. What about a White History Month? How come we don't have White History Month? They never did this on Latino Heritage Month. They never did that. Asian and Pacific Islander Month? Nope. Jewish Remembrance Month? Nope. Nope. Soon as 5 black people get together to talk about George Washington Carver, all of a sudden, why can't we have a White History Month? Bitch, go make one. And then I saw something that gave my heart a little bit of flutter. I felt like, you know, we might win the war. White people started telling these people to shut the F up. Like, when white people started telling white people to shut their dumb asses up about this bullshit, I felt like the music from Man of Steel. Doo-doo. Listen, I'm a white person and y'all are getting on my goddamn nerves. If you want a White History Month, make a White History Month. And no, you can't say the N-word because it's goddamn, when it comes out of our mouth, it sounds racist. Doo-doo. Why are white people so goddamn fragile? Every February we have to deal with this shit. No, you can't have a White History Month. No, you can't say the N-word. Shut up. You leave black people alone. You're giving us all, myself included, I'm paler than milk. Y'all are giving me fatigue. Doo-doo. The cape started coming out and shit. But that was every February. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It is these mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging idiots that have completely changed the goddamn landscape of what you can say and when you can say it. I've said all along, when I die, there are going to be people that are going to make fun of me. And I expect it. The one thing y'all ain't got to worry about is my wife grabbing a goddamn podium or kissing my hands in a box. She ain't going to do all of that. That's weird. And she's not going to say, you just don't know what you've unleashed on the world. Ah! No. No. Because the people have a right to feel about me however they do. But what we got going on is the C word. Y'all ready? What we have going on is the C word. What is the C word? Censorship. It's called censorship. Vampirous, you okay? We got you. You know that. Censorship. You are being censored on what you say. So they literally mean F the First Amendment. Goddamn, a slippery slope. Bitch, that is a one-way drop down. That is a straight drop down. Can we not say that wasn't the C word that she was thinking of? I know. Thank you, David. Remember the George Floyd challenge? As ugly as that shit was, nobody stopped these people from doing it. They didn't stop them from doing the Trayvon or Trayvoning, which is basically position your body the way Trayvon Martin's body was when he was killed. Y'all see what I'm saying? It is called censorship. I knew we were in trouble. I knew our asses was in trouble. Yes, TikTok, I got it. I knew our black asses were in trouble when people started to say that we could not criticize cops. I knew right then and there, I said, nah. The moment they said, hey, yo, you cannot criticize cops. And cops started trying to take people to jail for criticizing them. Hold on. Boom. Got it on the first try. God damn it. I knew right then and there we were in trouble. I knew right then and there we were in trouble. If a cop gets a salary paid for by my goddamn tax dollars, bitch, I can criticize you in your face however I want to, and you can't do a goddamn thing about it because you are a public employee. If I want to wear a F the police t-shirt, there ain't a goddamn thing a cop should be able to do to me. I am exercising my First Amendment right to free speech. My free speech does not harm you. It's a t-shirt. If your fifis get in your goddamn in the way, go put some ice on them and go do your goddamn job. Now, that is no disrespect to the cops that are actually doing the right thing, but even you know that's a bridge too goddamn far. Fort Lauderdale's in the building! Y'all know this. The very moment we were told we cannot criticize cops and they started to make laws about it, it became a problem. AIPAC has been helping legislators make laws that will not allow you to criticize the state of Israel. I'm sorry, why not? If the state of Israel is doing something wrong, I'm going to say it. Explain to me why I cannot. Somebody explain to me why I cannot. Why? To be anti-Semitic is one thing, which I will never do. But as a citizen of the United States, I have a right to criticize any government that I see is doing wrong. You're not going to tell me I can't. In fact, it's going to make me want to do it more. The same people will tell you that it is perfectly okay to blatantly label Muslims terrorists. Fox News does it. Big ass, big head for no reason, swole meat for no reason, steroid infused cocaine head ass, muscles and nursing does it all the time. But when when those words become that young little boy being stabbed to death and his mother being attacked, and then your dumb ass on social media say something about wanting to hook up with little kids as you a grown ass man, bitch, I will dox every goddamn thing about you. And I will sleep like a baby, butt naked with my ass hanging out, just in case you get mad at me for doing it. But remember what I said.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
If you bring your dumb ass on social media and say, hey, we're all getting together so we can go kill black people, you goddamn right I'm doxing the dog shit out of you. Every piece of information I get my goddamn hands on. And guess what? I'll snitch, you'll get arrested, I will be butt naked when I sleep, and once again.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. For the good of the community, you goddamn right, I'll dox the dog shit out of you. But for your opinion? For your opinion? Hey, y'all see that bitch? Rage baiter, huh? Rage bait these nuts. Listen, ejectocito, baby. The Chris Lotus is in the building. Good morning, Chris. Words that cause direct harm? Yes, that should be reported. I know, Angry, I'm killing you. The audio just went out? Hold on. Hey, YouTube, did the audio just go out? Thumbs up, thumbs down if you can hear me over there in the YouTube. Oh, shit. Audio cutting out. What the hell? See, I do new things and it still ends up in some bullshit. Oh, there you go. Thank you. What we are seeing here is a direct action of people stripping down the right for you to say whatever you want to say. I want to say that one more time. What you are seeing in front of you is people stripping down your right to be able to say what you want to say, to criticize the government as you see fit. The question now becomes, what are you going to do about it? The question now becomes, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Don't get me wrong. I don't expect people to be out in the streets trying to fight this shit. The orange man has all of us in the chokehold, myself included. But the thing about this is, if you don't deal with these goddamn people, they will run over you. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm sorry. I don't fear these some bitches. I don't. I say what I say because not because I have nothing to lose. Of course I do. I got a house and I got a wife and I got daughters and sons and grandchildren. I have this. You're right. I do have a lot to lose. But I didn't break my body so that people can be afraid of the orange bitch sitting in the White House. I'm sorry. Like, do y'all understand? I am permanently disabled. Permanently. To work a job would mean I might actually murder somebody. I don't have the Uniform Code of Military Justice over my head. So if some pipsqueak ass son of a bitch that's making $15.25 an hour gets in my goddamn face, I'm throwing his ass through a window. I know this. I have agoraphobia, severe depression, and anxiety. The United States Army said he is permanently disabled. I have disabled placards on my car, on my truck, and on my wife's car. I am a permanently disabled American, a permanently disabled veteran, okay? I didn't get all of this happening to me so y'all can be afraid of a son of a bitch who ain't never served in shit. No, it's not how bad I park, Aaron. Damn it, Tammy. The theme park drama queen's in the building. Good morning. Mwah. One of my favorite happy people. I didn't get all of this so y'all can be afraid of this bastard up in the goddamn White House. No. U.S. Army Overlord. USMC Angry Veteran. Jess First Cab Gal. We didn't go through this shit so y'all can be afraid of this bitch. You have a right to tell the President of the United States, you shit in a diaper, bitch. What are you talking about? You have a responsibility to say, having the flags at half staff for a goddamn podcaster is nasty work. It's nasty ass work. That man didn't even cure anything. He didn't cure a cancer. He didn't cure a disease. He didn't march on the streets, on the beaches of Normandy. And we doing half staff for podcasters? Giving out presidential medals of freedom for podcasters? Word? That's what's popping in the hood now? Let's put statues up of a goddamn podcaster? Man, if you don't put my nuts on your forehead.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
You want us to put statues of Charlie Kirk on college campuses when this bitch ass dude dropped out of community college. If you don't sit your goofy ass down, that's like burying Donald Trump in Section 60 of Arlington National Cemetery, even though he had bone spurs and never went to Vietnam. I wish you would. But here's the problem. It's not us. The American people know this. Y'all know this. I'm not telling y'all nothing y'all don't already know. But do you know who is stopping you from being able to say this shit out loud? Corporations. ByteDance is trying to get rid of TikTok so goddamn bad he can't wait for this bitch to go. They trying to shut this shit down so they can start some new shit, and then they're gonna be paying a whole bunch of goddamn social media people to use TikTok. They're gonna be paying them thousands of dollars to promote this new shit. You're gonna get the same shit over there in that new shit that you get over here. If you're a black content creator and you take your ass over there, guess what's gonna happen? Same censorship, same dumbass community guidelines violations, same bannings of lives and shit like that. Same thing, fam. Same thing. The only difference is it's the American version. It's like you had a car crash in a Honda, then you said, I ain't buying no more Hondas. You buy a Ford F-150 and then have another goddamn crash in the Ford F-150. Obviously, it wasn't the brand of car. It was your dumb ass. Same thing, fam. Same goddamn thing. If you're a black woman out here doing the work of entertaining people or anything like that, you're going to get the same goddamn DM. Shut up, black bitch, nigger bitch, blah, blah, blah. Same thing, fam. Same goddamn thing. A member of the Villains Guild completely shut down TikTok altogether. She came in the Discord to tell us. Why? Because when you try to fight back on TikTok, depending on what they can sell from the TikTok shop, your shit will either be up on the FYP or suppressed to the point where you think you didn't even do the damn thing. A goddamn DUI millennial has a blue check mark. I have an account warning. Same size goddamn accounts. We talk on this basically the same subjects. He's verified. I have an account warning. I get strikes and shit. So guess what? When TikTok says we've got this new shit, it's called M. Go over there. Hey, Thomas the Villain, you're a big influencer. You have over 1 million followers. How would you like to make 5,000 easy dollars? Okay, what I got to do? Go over here and promote the new shit. You don't want me to do that. You. Do you really want my black ass to promote this new shit? You are going to pay me 5 G's, 5 racks to promote this new shit. Yeah. Just go over there and post your first video. You must listen, y'all. Okay.
It's a Leo Pleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leo Pleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Y'all gonna end up with no goddamn kidney playing with me. Hi, I'm on this new shit called M. It's the same bullshit that you deal with on TikTok, but it's got 1 letter instead of all those other ones. Ha 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 ha. Get my bread. Get the hell up out of my face. Dean, Withers, and Parker are a perfect example of why it is important for us to say the shit that people don't like. The cowardness of these 2 young men. Now, mind you, they're kids. To me, they're kids. I've lived 5 lifetimes more than these 2 kids. They're kids to me. But in the heat of speaking your mind, they let the bag, the influence, and shit like that color their common sense. If people are celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, it is their right to do so. You ain't gotta like it, but guess what, kids? It is covered under the First Amendment. And for those new people that are just coming in, let me read this goddamn thing to you one more time. Rob Mello in the building. Villains Guild in the house. For the 38 people on YouTube and the 156 that are in this live, let me read this shit to you one more time. The First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. For those of you who are just coming in, this is what we're talking about. And the fact that Dean, Withers, and Parker literally took themselves out of the left chat and went right back to where they were, they're kids. They are children trying to play in a adult pool and not realizing, bitch, there's sharks in here. You got to be a shark hunter. You got to be a shark fighter. You got to be a shark yourself. This is not for the timid. Especially now. Let me tell y'all something. Especially now. You can't be pussy today. You cannot be pussy today. Wolfie, wherever you got to go, go. Make sure your voice is heard. You have a perspective on things that are going on in Australia, and people need to hear them. My brother apparently is becoming very big on Clapper. I ain't even mad at him for that. Not even mad at him for that. But y'all got to understand something. Corporations are telling you exactly what you can say, where you can say it, and how you can say it. The bottom line is screwing up your First Amendment right to free speech. I said what I said. They are snatching your goddamn First Amendment rights away. And all of these jackasses that are doxing people and shit for expressing their First Amendment rights, they are literally violating your right to free goddamn speech. We say that again. The Quinn Pratts, the anonymous people, all you bearded white men and goofy ass white women with tattoos, we the people, I am Charlie Kirk ass people. You are violating every single solitary person's First Amendment right to free speech when you decide to put their goddamn information on a website. Hey, libs of TikTok, hey bitch, you are violating the First Amendment right to free speech of everybody whose name you keep dropping in your little stupid ass tweets. You are doing that. You are an enemy to the First Amendment. You want us to talk about, oh, well, there's consequences. You're right, there is. But the consequences must match the crime. If I say F. Charlie Kirk, you don't get a chance to tell people where I live. Because you're going to get somebody blown away, and then I'm going to sue your stupid ass for doing it in the first place. But if I advocate for the death of anybody that looks like Charlie Kirk, then there should be consequences, which means I should be paying for that. Y'all gotta, this is my problem with the way the world is working today. We not mad enough. We are not mad enough. God damn it, I'm tired of this shit. That doofy ass bitch called the ICE agents on South Korean workers trying to set up a plant, a Hyundai plant. An LG plant, whatever. She brought her dumb ass on TikTok saying, I'm the one that did it. So Hyundai and LG should sue that bitch into oblivion. The federal government should sue that bitch into oblivion. The state of Georgia should be looking at charges and suing that stupid bitch into oblivion. They are trying their damnedest to make you afraid. They are trying their goddamnedest to put you in fear. Your free speech ain't gonna mess up their money. So you know what you do? You know what you do? Mess it up anyway. Paramount has been bought by Skydance. Skydance is ran by Larry Ellison's son, who is just as much of a right-wing dickhead as his daddy is. Stop watching Paramount. I said what I said. Stop watching Paramount. When they come time to renew your subscription to Paramount, say, nah, I'm good. Cancel the subscription. Cancel it. Disney canceled Jimmy Kimmel because he didn't even make a joke about Charlie Kirk. But Nexstar, which is a part of ABC or whatever, is trying to get a merger, and they feel a little bit icky because they got to kiss the ass of the FCC. ABC is owned by Disney. Cancel your Disney subscription.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Hit these bitches in their pockets. Hit them hoes where it hurts the most, them pockets. You ain't got to be out in front advocating for Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's a grown man. He can handle himself. But you know what you can do? You can tell him, if you're going to get rid of the free speech of any American, bitch, I ain't giving you no goddamn money. Kiss my ass. Every movie that Disney has on their damn platform, you can buy on damn Fandango. The hell you need them bitches for? MSNBC fired Matthew Dowd for his comments, which is basically, listen to Charlie Kirk's words and tell me, does this man deserve to be honored? Which is an absolute truth. They fired him because they was pussy. Guess what? MSNBC don't get played in his house. It don't. It don't. Bitch, I listen to the Skeptocrats and God Awful Movie. I listen to Jesse Dollemore. I'm not listening to you. Oh, we're MSNBC. We're journalism done right. Bitch, if you don't right wing your bitch ass out of my goddamn face.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Hit these holes in the pockets. If you are a Jewish person who feels strongly about the safety of Israel, but you are also a human being and you do not like the bloodshed being done by the Palestinians, you're telling us, okay, I got it. I understand it now. You need to be on the phone with AIPAC. You need to be on the phone with AIPAC going, hey, what is this shit about making laws so that people can't criticize Israel? Bitch, what are you doing? No, bitch. They can criticize this bitch all the hell they want. You are not. Rick Strom is in the building, my brother Rick Strom. Okay, not kissing his ass because he is famous. He's more famous than me. But Rick Strom is a perfect example of what I'm talking about when I say using your First Amendment right to free speech. Rick came in and told the truth about Charlie Kirk. He started with, no one should have to go that way. True statement. But he did say, these are the things that Charlie Kirk said and believed. In other words, he used his First Amendment right to free speech. So somebody explain to me, how is it corporate America gets afraid when somebody tells the goddamn truth? And how do you get back at them? Don't give them no money. Keep that dough in the pocket. AIPAC can come in and spend all the money they want. Yeah, if you're not following Rick Strom, you absolutely 100% need to. It is an honor and a pleasure to know that I am mutuals with Rick Strom. An honor and a goddamn pleasure. AIPAC can spend all the money they want. If I want to criticize the state of Israel, bitch, I will do so. If I want to, I will do so. If I want to criticize goddamn Benjamin Netanyahu, I will do so. Because I have a First Amendment right to free speech. And then all of a sudden, well, that leads to violence. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Holding and criticizing any world leader does not lead to violence. It does not. I don't kiss ass. I'm a grown-ass man. I am a grown-ass man. I make the decisions I make in front of a camera knowing the rights that I have and the responsibility that I have. I don't advocate for anybody to get hurt unless you are trying to hurt somebody else. That's the only time I get involved. Oh, no, bitch, you can't be up in here talking about you want to hook up with little kids. Bitch, I will snitch. I'm calling the police. This is the problem with America today. And they have dumbed some of y'all down so much that you truly believe that you cannot criticize this, that, and the third. Let me explain something to you from a 70s baby, raised in the 80s, fought in the goddamn 90s, and have had to watch this bitch de-evolve throughout my 53 years of life. Y'all have got y'all ass, yo got y'all head so far up your own ass you were watching your stomach growl. Why are protests for human rights met with violence? That is not supposed to happen. If you are in a Black Lives Matter march, if you are literally in a free Palestine march, if you are in a any type of march, the National Guard should not be there, because if you are doing it peacefully, once again, let me read this truthfully to you, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. If you didn't bring your ass out there to burn down any goddamn thing, there is no reason for the goddamn National Guard and the heavy hand of the police to even be there. Do you know what isn't a peaceful to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances? January 6, 2021, bitch. January 6th was not a peaceful, we just all got together. No, bitch. There was violence. Michael Fanone literally almost died. Literally almost died. Brian Sicknick, after being trampled by Americans, his body literally has a reaction and he dies. 3 other Capitol Police on that day commit unaliving of themselves. Ashley Babbitt's bitch ass was shot. That is not a peaceful assembly. That is a riot. That is a goddamn insurrection. But what did those people get? Pardoned. Donald Trump set the tone for y'all to y'all goddamn face, and you didn't even know it. You didn't even notice. He set the rules right there. Right there. The fact that these doofy ass sons of bitches are running around here talking about going after left-wing organizations, but couldn't name 5 if you put a pew-pew in their mouth and played the Boab sound, speaks volumes. These dumbasses think Antifa has a goddamn headquartered office. It's in a swamp in Louisiana. They normally call themselves Antifa outside of it, but when they get together, it's called the Legion of Doom. You dumbasses. You dumbasses. We're going to go after Black Lives Matter. I'm sorry. Do Black Lives not matter? Yeah? Then what the hell are you going after? To dispute what? And then you have people like Quinn Pratt, and I'm putting the onus squarely on him. That man has 5 million goddamn followers, so I'm putting the onus on him. All the rest of these goddamn dumbass crash test dummies, all of them came from him. Outing and doxing people because they didn't show enough tears for Charlie Kirk, or they made fun. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, Keisha. You put that son of a bitch out there. He's a podcaster. He went to debate. Guess what? Now he's gone. So his legacy is whatever the hell anybody that listened to him is. You don't like it? I don't care. I don't give a You want people to lose their goddamn jobs over Charlie goddamn Kirk?
How about a nice big cup of shut
Let me tell y'all a little bit of something. People made jokes when Ronald Reagan was killed, or shot at, excuse me. They did. People made JFK jokes after he was assassinated. They made jokes after RFK Sr. was assassinated. The year before he passed away, Martin Luther King was one of the most unpopular human beings in America. 75% of Americans disagree with how he was handling the civil rights movement. Literally, a couple of months later, he was dead. And they made jokes. They made jokes when Malcolm X was killed. They made jokes. One of the cops that shot Fred Hampton literally said, he's sleeping for real now. Every one of the people I named was on the stage in the media spotlight for standing for something bigger than themselves, except for Ronald Reagan. And nobody called these people's jobs. Nobody tried to get them moved out of their neighborhoods. Nobody tried to call their employer. Do you know why? Because even if you dislike it in your bones, it is still covered under the First Amendment. This is why I brought up Larry Flynt. This is why I brought up Larry Flynt. Larry Flynt literally brought his ass all the way up to the Supreme Court. This is a man who peddled in sex and sexuality. He made millions of dollars off of magazine types of sex and sexuality, controversial things, interracial sex, women with orgasm, things of that nature. And here he is standing, or his lawyer standing at the Supreme Court, arguing that he is allowed to say that Jerry Falwell's first sexual experience was with his mom inside of an outhouse because it is free speech. Is that ugly? You goddamn right it is. Is it covered? Yep. But now corporate America wants to tell you what you can and cannot say. And social media will allow heinous shit to come out of other people's mouth and then try to play both sides. I'm sorry, kids. I've been saying this all week and I'm going to continue to say it. It ain't both sides. Edo's in the building. It ain't both sides, kids. It's not. That's a lie they sell you so that you believe that this world is getting more coarser and things are better. No, it's not both sides. It's not both sides. You have an aggressive side and you have a coward side. You have an aggressive side and you have a coward side. The aggressive side, being the right, has hated it. Hated, do you hear me? Hated the fact that they cannot conserve a certain way of life, that the world won't stop. It keeps going forward. And while the world is going forward, so is people. People are literally going forward. We're becoming more advanced. Technology is not just to make cat videos on TikTok. People are learning shit. They are discovering things. They are making themselves a better person for the world. And the right can't stand it. They can't conserve because there's nothing to conserve. Nothing. But these people are going to force you. You hear me? Force you to think and act and talk the way they want you to. And the left is the cowards. Explain to me, why is the African American History Museum such a scare to the right wingers? Why? Why? Donald Trump put pressure on the Smithsonian to stop talking about the true and honest history of slavery in this country. And the Smithsonian capitulated. Capitulate these nuts, bitch. What are you talking about? That's CRT. I don't want to see it.
Whoa, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
Bitch, you out of your goddamn mind. You don't like it. I don't care. It happened. Get over it. If Mama and Papa was at one of those damn lynching videos or lynchings and they got in a picture, I'm sorry, Mama and Papa are a bunch of racists. Told y'all before, nobody in the world, nobody in America needs your goddamn white guilt. We never asked for it. We didn't ask you to wring it out of a rag. We didn't ask you to bring 2 or 3 mason jars full of your goddamn guilt. Bitch, we can't do shit with that. But it is my First Amendment right to talk about it, whether it makes you uncomfortable or not. That is my job. That is my goddamn job. You don't have to like the pro-Palestine movement. You don't. I have a big, huge issue with a lot of them. But when Jerry Seinfeld called them just like the KKK, he was expressing his First Amendment right to free speech, which gives me the reason to express my First Amendment right to free speech, to tell Jerry Seinfeld literally, with my whole chest.
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Think before you open your stupid mouth, jackass.
Oh my God, you hate Jews. No, I don't. I just don't want Jerry Seinfeld trying to literally equate the pro-Palestine movement with the some bitches that was hanging people back when my father was a kid. You don't get to do that without me saying something, bruh. If I see Jerry Seinfeld in literally, if I ever walk up on him, I don't want no goddamn picture. I want to look him in the face and go, hey, tell me, go ahead, say to me, the son of 2 people that were born in Dillon, South Carolina, one in 1928, one in 36, and both of them had to leave because of racism and threw them the Triple K. Hey, Jerry, tell me how the pro-Palestine movement is like that. Come on. And if you can't, keep that bullshit out your mouth. Oh, that's mean. You're not a nice person.
And after you hang, man, kiss my ass.
I have a First Amendment right to say to a camera out in front, y'all should have left everybody else the F alone. This is a civil war between the Groypers and the Kirkites. Everybody else ain't got shit to do with it. Please take us out of the goddamn group chat. How the hell you gonna come at the black folks when it was white on white crime? I have a First Amendment right to say, we got way too many goddamn guns in the hands of people that don't know what the hell to do with them goddamn guns. We have 5. Let me say this one more time. Y'all need to hear this. Hear this stat. There are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weapons in the United States for every man, woman, and child, and that includes babies. That's way too many goddamn weapons. In the hands of responsible weapon owners, not a problem. Because they understand the responsibility of owning that goddamn thing. But in the hands of goofy sons of bitches walking around here, taking them out to Chipotle so they can finger bang them, no, absolutely F not.
Surgical with this bitch, Jay. Now you want to.
Oh, I can't believe you talked about the sacred Second Amendment. Yeah, bitch, I did. You don't like it?
And after you hang, man, kiss my ass.
Corporate America is not going to take away my goddamn First Amendment right to free speech. I don't give a flip-flopping, flapjacking, flying fish fiok if it costs you a goddamn merger. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna speak my shit, and if it costs you some shit, I don't give a shit. I am an American citizen, an American veteran. I served this country, and I served to protect and defend the Constitution. I don't give a goddamn about your bottom line, bitch. I don't. Because if your bottom line conflicts with my First Amendment right to free speech, bitch, I don't give a damn about your bottom line. I don't. Oh, you mad at me?
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Understand, I've had an account warning on my account for almost 3 years. I ain't never showed a titty. I ain't never came out here with some sweatpants on with my drawers with my meat hanging. I ain't never done any of that. Never advocated for anybody to go get popped. I use very salty language. I have literally had an account warning on my account for almost 3 goddamn years. Why? Because I use salty language. I am known to drop a F-bomb or 4. That is what I have done. So you're going to tell me that because I use salty language, but I get to the goddamn truth, somehow I should have my account banned. And it's not just me. Please understand that this is not a pity party. It's not just me. Ask a whole lot of content creators. That is ByteDance, Oracle, and whoever else owns this raggedy bitch. It is their way of saying, we will take your free speech. Now, a corporation's allowed to do that. It is. It really is. Absolutely. You got to think about the bottom line. You want to ban the account? That's fine. Go ahead, whatever. But here's the thing about that. You don't think I won't say shit about it? You don't think I won't take the other social medias to actually say that shit? You don't think I won't raise a stink in front of the goddamn TikTok offices? You don't think I won't do that? Bitch, it's my right to do so. Because TikTok wants to be in bed with the federal government. The federal government is Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man, Mr. Shit in his goddamn diaper. He is out here telling people what they can and cannot say. Bitch, it is all cyclical. So guess what? Ban the shit. And then I organize peaceful protests in front of every TikTok office I can think of. What you going to do, send the cops? Of course you are. Because corporate America is the thing we all need to be afraid of. Corporate America's lust for money and influence. We should have put a muzzle on this bitch years ago. We should have put a muzzle on this bitch years ago. All these goddamn mergers should be illegal. How the hell is it there six companies own damn near all of the goddamn media? 6. Them hoes should have been choked out and split up. Or in the mortal words of Mr. Nancy, split up, sold off, and worked to death. There's no goddamn way in hell Skydance, which owns Paramount, which owns CBS, should have any goddamn pull in what the news is. well, we're going to have somebody come down to CBS News check for media bias. Media bias on what? Let me show you how this works, kids. It's really simple. It's called 6 degrees to you effed up. If the president of the United States is a buffoon, and you are literally in bed with that buffoon, you gave money to that buffoon's campaign, you have been there trying to kiss the ass of this buffoon. This buffoon likes you, and he's going to help you get your merger done. And just to make sure that buffoon gets together with other mergers later on down the line, you got somebody in there trying to tell you what the hell the news can talk about when it comes to this damn buffoon. Illegal as shit, ladies and gentlemen. Illegal as shit. Straight up illegal. Straight up illegal. Comedy Central is owned by Paramount. The Daily Show is on Comedy Central. Jon Stewart says the shit that Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel say. John Oliver is a better, more salient version of Bill Maher. Bill Maher bent the knee. He's not gonna say truth to power. He's got too much money invested. So he'll toe the corporate line. Jon Stewart won't. John Oliver won't. Jimmy Kimmel didn't. Stephen Colbert didn't. They're satirists. They are a satire grouping. These people are the satiring. They are the ones that tell truth to power, but it makes you laugh about it. Corporate America don't like that. So now they're going to tell satirists, hey, don't say that. You're not allowed to say that. I'm going to suspend you. It's a warm run, kids. They will be coming after you next. If corporate America can shut down two satirists, they can shut your little ass down quickly. They can shut your ass down quickly. The reason I don't give a shit about that account warning is this. When I stood up and said I'm going to start speaking my mind, I realized what I had put myself up for. Me and my siblings were talking about this past weekend. They are worried about me. They are worried about me. Because they remember Troutmouth Big Ass, or whatever the hell his goddamn name is, putting my whole goddamn address and the picture of my house out on the internet. Now I got family in New Jersey. All I got to do is make one phone call. He'll never do it again. Notice I didn't threaten him. I just said he'll never do it again. I could do that. But my siblings are worried that violence could come to me because of what I say. There was a radio show host in Denver, Colorado, and I believe his last name was Berg, who talked bad about the KKK, the Nazis, the white supremacists, and shit like that, and one of them gunned him down. They gunned him down. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in now. Corporate America will tell you what you can and cannot say. Do I have anybody that can check your media and press in the U.S.? I don't, Wolfie, but I can probably find somebody that would. This is the landscape we live in today. Where my siblings, my sisters, and my brother are worried about me saying anything because of how crazy people are. Somebody showing up and doing something to me or my wife or my daughter. I had to take precautions to make sure that I am prepared if they do. But we're talking about words. Words. This is the world we live in. So I could give y'all the flowery speech. I could cry like Dean Withers. I could talk like Parker, like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it happened. I could tell y'all to be neutral, not say anything, keep your head down. We only got 4 years, blah, blah, blah. I could do all of that. But then I wouldn't be the person y'all have come to know and respect. I would not be the person y'all have come to know and respect if I did that. So I'm going to tell y'all exactly what you need to do. Love you, Nana. I'm going to tell you what you all need to do. Stand your ass up and fight. Stand your asses up and fight. See, I don't come from scared ass people. I don't. I'm the byproduct of two broken human beings that got together and created me. But they were not afraid. My mother and my father did not walk in fear of anyone. Anyone. My father would have shot you in your goddamn face if you came disrespectfully. And my mother, everybody that's been watching this show for a while know what I'm about to say. My mother had a phrase for anybody that came to mess with her or her kids. What's the phrase, kids? Stand right there, bitch. Stand right there, bitch. Stand right there, bitch. Because if you come wrong, you won't come again. Mama had that thing. Big thing. That thing. Stand right there, bitch. I do not descend from weak people. I don't. I come from fighters. I come from fighters. And I'm sorry. This is something y'all need to fight. A lot of y'all do not make content. And I get that. Being an actual person that makes content sometimes it's a slog. Sometimes people get burned out and I ain't even mad at them. I have been burned out several times, yet I still do it. There have been times I have gone on to the Villain's View and I have just not felt it, but I was there. Sometimes I have come to this show, didn't know what I was going to talk about, didn't know why I was going to talk about it. I was really in my goddamn feelings and I still came in and had a great show. And I get that. Being a creator of content, it is a job. The editing, the checking of the mics, checking of the cameras, making sure your screens are working and shit like that. That is a hard thing to do. I would never tell anybody to just jump right in it. But if you are a creator of content, you need to understand that you are going to say something that may very well end up with somebody saying something to you, threatening you. It is the price you pay for the job, kids. It is the price you pay for the job. This is what we do here. And if you quiet your voice, if you bend your head down and not say anything, if you bend the knee to this orange mother person, then you've lost. You've lost already. Whether you make content or not, whether you get in the comment sections and just talk on people's content, you are using your First Amendment right. That's why it was the first one. The founding fathers knew you ain't got shit. Them weapons don't mean a goddamn thing if you ain't able to speak. It don't mean a goddamn thing if you ain't able to speak. And you have a responsibility for the words that you speak. I'm not setting up any crash test dummies. I'm not telling you go to this person's house, do this thing to them. I'm not doing that. Because I understand I have a responsibility as an American citizen to give you guys good information, laughs, and anger. But I am not supposed to send y'all on a crash test dummy mission. That I know. I have a responsibility. But I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak my goddamn piece. Charmaine, be safe. We love you. Love you, Charmaine. I have a responsibility to use my voice in a way that affects change. And I know people ain't going to like it, but I still got to get my black ass up and do it because I have the right and the responsibility to do so. My fingernails are always a point of attack, which is why I am better at deflecting it than most of the dumbasses that are saying something about it. My big ass earrings are a point of attack. That's why I am better at deflecting it than most of the dumbasses that are saying something. My wife is white. I know that's a point of attack. My wife don't give a shit, and I stopped giving a shit. I know where the chinks in the armor, That's why I make sure I don't have any. You can say whatever you want to about Thomas McCormick. You can say whatever you want to about Thomas DeVille and Bishop. I am ready for it because I knew I'd have to fight. And so do you. You have to fight, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you don't, look at what you are going to lose. Donald Trump is not a god. He's not a demigod. He's not a king. He's an old ass white man who paints himself orange and shits in a diaper. He is not a god. Ooh, be scared. The Trump is coming. I can smell him. I smell his ass in the goddamn hallway. What are you talking about? Funk ass. Yes, Angie. My ex-wife, who has passed away, is black. I don't date race, I date size. I am a lover and a connoisseur of plus-size women. Of all stripes. If you go through my following list, you're going to see a whole lot of plus-size women. My ex-wife was a plus-size woman. I kind of miss her. Not kind of, but I do miss her. Because even after the divorce, we were still good friends. My current wife, plus-size woman. One of the people that changed the way I see the world, who I love dearly to this very day and is a very good friend of mine, is a plus-size woman. There's my preference. Like, there it is. But again, you do not get to be a human being, a strong human being, if you give up the one goddamn thing you have every single day. To my people in England, in the UK, whoever that right-wing jackass is, Tommy Robinson, I think that's his name. You know the only reason he's still talking? It's because nobody stand up and told him to shut his bitch ass up. If I was in the UK, if I was a Londoner, Tommy Robinson would hate me. He would hate me in a way that is it would be ridiculous because he just excuse me. Now I got to sneeze again. Hold on. No, I don't. Because the only reason he's still running his goddamn mouth is nobody's got in his face and got to him the way he tries to get to other people. Dead ass. You don't capitulate to a bully, kids. You stand up to him. I would be like, Tommy, ain't you a convict? Bro, how you out here trying to tell somebody about the Muslims and bullshit are the ones that are making England bad? Bitch, you are a convict. You are a thug. Sit your monk ass down. Sit your dumb ass down. And that's how you talk to a bully. You don't go, well, I want to listen. Both sides have a point. Bitch, no, they don't. In America, it's not both sides trying to stop you from saying what you want to say. It's one goddamn side, kids. One. They ain't getting in trouble and try to bring the other side in it. Bitch, we ain't got anything to do with that. It's one side. One. And the longer you put your head down, hoping they'll go away, the worse it will be. You got to stand your ass up. Yes, kids, they're coming after you. They're going to say shit about you that you don't like. They're going to call you names that are disgusting. Do it anyway. You do it anyway. You do it on anyway. You don't capitulate to the right. You stand up to them. You call them a cult. Oh, well, you called us fascists, bitch, because you're acting like one. If you ain't a fascist, a bitch, you walk around here in a fascist costume. Exactly, can we not? Playboy, 12 minutes. Come on out. You don't, well, both sides of the rhetoric. Bitch, the rhetoric on both sides ain't matching. Free universal healthcare don't sound shit like kill everybody, let's go to war. I don't know where the hell y'all come from, but that is not both sides. That's one goddamn side. Stop being afraid of them. And some bitches put their pants on one leg at a time just like you do. They just might smell like ball sweat because they don't wash their ass. You don't run from them. You stand up to them. You tell the truth about them in their face. And you stay unafraid. Is death possible? Yeah. Just ask Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, RFK, JFK. Is it possible? Yes. I'm not going to sit there and lie. Yes, it is. But we're all going to die anyway. Nobody is getting out of this bitch alive. No one. No one is getting out of this bitch alive. Tom Meyer, here's the problem with that idea. Yes, there might be some good ideas on the right. Some ideas that I could sit down and go, hey, well, let me debate on this and this, that, and the third. But that's not what we're getting, Tom. No, we're getting rabid anger, Civil War type shit. When we say take down them dumbass statues, we get Charlottesville. Death is possible. Hydrate, elevate, self-love, and self-care. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. Tracina with the word for the coffee beans. We love you, Tracina. Be safe, please. Death is possible. It is the price of the game. I know that. I know that. Somebody could knock me off. I know that. But I'd hope like hell that if they did, somebody else would say, let me grab that microphone right quick, home. And they would stand up and go. But anyway, let's talk about the First Amendment and free speech. Let's talk about these fascist bitches. Let's talk about Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man. I would hope somebody would do that. I would hope somebody would do that. You know, black leaders didn't stand up for clicks and views. They didn't stand up. They didn't stand up for the money. They didn't stand up for the influence. They stood up because it was the right thing to do. I will never put myself anywhere near the lane of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton, JFK, RFK. But they're trying to do that with Charlie Kirk. You gonna let them? You gonna let them compare Charlie Kirk to Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, or are you gonna say something about it? Because the only way that these people know that's goddamn wrong is if you tell them. And tell them the truth. Charlie Kirk wasn't a good man. Sorry, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. See there, angry. I'm really mad now. I know I'm killing you. Charlie Kirk was not a good man. There, I said it. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about his Christianity. That didn't stop him from saying that black women have smaller brains and unable to intellectualize some shit. That didn't stop him from saying that, did it? Did it? That didn't stop him from saying that when he sees a black pilot, he hopes he's qualified. That didn't stop him from talking about DEI hires. That didn't stop him. That didn't stop him from thinking that trans people are the ones that are doing most of the goddamn unalivings when in actuality it's white men that look just like Charlie Kirk. I don't give a shit about his goddamn Christianity. I give a shit about what he said. That's why his bitch ass went to colleges to debate children. Because adults would have walked his ass out the goddamn parking lot and smacked the shit out of him just for showing up like he is. Adults would have wore Charlie Kirk's ass out. I understand the pain and sorrow that Erica Kirk is going through. But if you think you are going to intimidate me because you're angry, I'm going to need you to sit your silly ass down. You're not ready because I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get the same thing he did. If you open your mouth and the same shit that came out of his mouth came out of yours, guess what? You getting this goddamn work. Don't stand your ass in the game and think I'm going to be nice to you. I will tell Laura Loomer, get your Botox Betty face ass on some goddamn wear, bitch. You are not a part of the government. We don't need to hear from you. Your Twitter account should be banned, you stupid bitch. And guess what? Oh my God, I can't believe, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because Laura Loomer's actions is harming American citizens. So Laura Loomer is more than welcome to put on a goddamn Speedo or a goddamn outfit and a fucking swim cap, take her ass to the highest diving board, do 3 dips, do 3 jumps, and do 4 triple Lindy's and come drown in.
These nuts. Got it. Got it.
You don't get to affect people's lives and then say, oh, well, Laura Loomer's a fighter. No, Laura Loomer's a bitch that should have got her ass out the damn doctor's chair when he said, "Mo Botox, ma'am?" Oh, Milo, oh my God, Milo Yiannopoulos is coming out of retirement. You mean the Milo Yiannopoulos that said 35-year-old men should have relationships with 13-year-olds? He ain't ready. He ain't ready. Light work, baby. Light work. Anybody with a functioning brain and Google could shut Milo Yiannopoulos' ass down in 3 minutes or less. I'm scared of that ass for. Get a brick gut. Oh, wow. Milo Yiannopoulos is coming. He ain't ready for this.
You got to bring ass to get ass.
You got to bring ass to get ass. If you going after black women, bitch, I'm going after you. Oh, but you ain't even married to one. I came from one. That's my business over there. That's my business. That's mine. See that over there? All that melanin? My business, baby. Oh, we don't like it. Bitch, I don't care.
You got to bring ass to get ass.
You got to bring ass to get ass. If your ass is running around here hanging out or advocating for Nazis, bitch, I'm coming after you. Hey, Dean, sit your young ass down on the porch, bitch. You ain't ready to play in the streets. Listen, Dean, Parker, all that un-F America tour people, check this out.
You got to bring ass to get ass.
You got to bring ass to get ass. Obviously, y'all are ass deficient. Sit your stupid asses on the goddamn porch. You ain't ready for the game. You are not ready for the game. The game is ugly. It's about getting punched in your shit. Being able to stand up and go, oh, is that all you got? You hit like a bitch. The game is stop playing nice with these people. Stop playing nice. Charlie Kirk debated a bunch of college kids because his funk ass knew it for a fact. He couldn't handle an adult. He couldn't handle any adult economist. He couldn't handle any adult historian. Ibrahim X. Kendi would have wore Charlie Kirk's ass like a pair of old goddamn socks. That's why Charlie Kirk went for kids. That's why Turning Point USA is all about the kids. Thank you for coming in, Jess. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee. You are such a coffee bean now, baby. Remember that. Could you imagine Charlie Kirk versus Ta-Nehisi Coates? Are you out of your goddamn... Ta-Nehisi Coates wouldn't even have taken off his coat while he wore Charlie Kirk like a coat, and it would have walked out with Charlie's coat and his coat. Get the... Come on. Come on. Come on. Says you, Chaos. That's why he went with children, kids. He was leading people to Christ. No, he was ducking smoke. Ass over here with a book of matches, don't even know how to light them. Everybody over there blazing. DJ with the $50 super chat. Thank you so much, big sis. I love you so much. Thank you. A competent adult would have beat Charlie Kirk's ass into submission. So he went after children. And what happened? Another far-right nut job, one of Nick Fuentes' Goiper nut huggers, is the one that blasted his ass. Black folks, brown folks, gay folks, trans folks, none of us was in the middle of this shit. Stop trying to find a way to put us in the middle of your shit. Sound to me like the right got a problem. Sound to me like the right got a goddamn problem. Sound to me like it ain't none of my damn business. Sound to me like y'all need to fix y'all shit over there. Don't come over to my house and tell me I got roaches. Bitch, you got rats. And them some bitches is playing goddamn poker in your goddamn kitchen while eating up all your kids' Lunchables. It ain't our goddamn problem. Sound like that's some shit over there, baby. That's some shit over there. That is literally some shit over there. Get your ass out our face. And if corporate America is going to try to tell comedians what they cannot say, corporate America is going to try to tell you what to say. Hey, Jason, get your monkey ass out of this goddamn show. You don't come in my house with that disinformation shit, dog. That boy was white. That boy was sugar white. That boy was white boy Rick White. That boy was fish scale white. That boy was cocaine white. That boy was a white boy. I don't want to hear trans actor. You can trans act these nuts. Kiss my ass, bro.
These nuts.
Don't bring your dumb ass in here with that shit.
Got it.
Still in your house, homie. If y'all wasn't so goddamn gun happy and want to teach your kid how to shoot before you can teach him how to walk, we wouldn't be in this situation. Still a problem over there, partner. Still a problem over there. It ain't our problem. Not my monkey, not my goddamn circus. Be safe, Nurse Dave. I'm going to say this and I'm going to end this goddamn show on this beautiful ass, truthful Thursday. I want everybody to look at me. Everybody look. Come here. Look at me. Look at me real close. Look at me real close. For the Deans and Parkers of the world, you're young. You're not prepared. You have no life experience for what is truly going on out here. You don't see how the lives of black and brown and native people are being affected. You don't see how women are literally out here fighting their ass off to even be able to control their bodies. You don't see the brown out here fighting against these goddamn ICE agents. They're not debating. They're out here with flags. La Raza is in full effect. This is not a fight for you. You're not ready yet. You guys are Padawans in this. Either go someplace and get some goddamn life experience. Get out of that bubble. Get your ass over there and look at what's really going on. Talk to some of these people in these communities. I guarantee you, if you talk to one of the brown brothers and sisters out there that are fighting against these ICE agents, it will change your mind. It will. It didn't have to change mine. I know how strong they fighting. I know how strong La Raza is. And I ain't got to be out in the street with them. All I got to do is tell them, hey, brother, hermano, be safe. You don't know the life of these black folks out here, buddy. You don't. You don't go to these inner cities that people call hell on earth, what we just call home. You don't see when we got to bury one of our own, how devastating that is to mamas and daddies and little brothers, little sisters and baby mamas and children. You ain't ever had to be there to pour a little liquor out for your homeboy. And then to hear somebody talking shit about them, and the only thing you want to do is vengeance because they shouldn't be talking about your dead partner. You ain't ready for that. That's a bridge too far. You ain't ready for that type of fight. You ain't ready to be out here with the women that ain't wearing the pussy hats, but they are wearing shit on their face that says you will not, my body, my goddamn choice. You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready to watch as a woman literally goes in, not for an abortion or anything, just to be able to talk about her options as a mother in the Planned Parenthood and have to be met with a bunch of goddamn Christian jackasses. You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. That hurts you. That brings you pain. Because now you got to think outside your goddamn self. You ain't ready to hear how Muslim people have to live in fear because of the nature of the way Donald Trump operates. You ain't ready to hear how Sikhs, the ones with the turbans, are being misunderstood as Muslims and they're being harassed. You ain't ready for that. Baby, you ain't ready for that. Your balls ain't dropped that far for you to be ready for them fights. You ain't ready for the fight of Asian Americans trying to just live their regular, schmegular ass life. Or Jewish people who remember what the Holocaust was like. Remembering because Bubala and their grandfathers and things of that nature told them how bad it was. And how heartbreaking it is to watch as Nazis march down the goddamn street. That's an ugly place for you, Dean and Parker. This ain't for you. You want to be you want to have debate bro culture in a fight for our goddamn lives. And I'm sorry, you're not ready. I'm telling this to you. Look me in the face, Dean, Parker, both of you, look at me. You boys ain't ready. You and your whole Un-F America tour, you're not ready. That is exactly why you didn't ask for me to come on that damn tour. Y'all were reaching out to big content creators. But you knew for a goddamn fact I was going to tell y'all to your faces, you not ready. You're young. I can still smell the milk on your breath. You're not ready. And do not get me wrong. There was nothing wrong with not being ready. There is nothing wrong with it. Please understand, I'm not making fun of you. I'm not shitting on you. What I am saying is this: you're scared. The moment Charlie Kirk got exactly what he had advocated for, you got scared. Oh my God, political violence. It could happen to me. You're goddamn right it can. It could have happened to you whether or not Charlie Kirk had anything happen to him or not. We got another one. Angry, do you just get another one? Another one. There's sharks out here, baby. And I get it. Some of y'all don't want to swim, and that's fine. But you think that scared you? Be a woman in America. Be a woman in America on social media. Be a woman in America that stands up for women's rights, that proclaims herself as a feminist and will not apologize. Be her. Be her. And look at the vitriol you will get in your DMs. The raping threats, the death threats towards your children. Be a black woman in this culture, baby. Be a black woman in today's culture, in American culture. Be one. Savage the Punisher with a 5-pound super chat. Even Myron from Fresh and Fit needs to get this work too. As he generalizes black people as a whole, it's disgusting. You goddamn right, Savage. You were goddamn right. Understand, this game is not for the weak. But once you win it, you win it. From the moment I opened my mouth and made abundantly clear where I stand, I knew that people ain't gonna like it. I have been around this goddamn planet. I have met people from all different cultures, and I have loved being there, and I have been respectful of the people that allow me in. I have seen the best of this world, and I've seen the absolute worst of it. There is nothing that I am afraid of. But some people are, and that's fine. But understand something, and it goes to what Savage was just saying. The people that hate you ain't gonna stop. They're gonna make it hard for you. You're a black woman, you gotta deal with a goddamn goofy ass black man that ain't never done shit in his life, calling you everything except a child of God. You are a woman, you gotta be told by a man who ain't got a uterus, ain't got a vulva, ain't got ovaries, what you should be doing with your goddamn body. You are a black man being told by white men how you aren't oppressed because you live in a nice goddamn neighborhood. You are a brown man working your ass off with your brown wife and your brown children to try to make America a better place, and you have to be told you're a goddamn illegal. You are a trans woman, and you have to be told by people who are not trans what you want to do to their children. And you got to fight against this shit day after day after day after day, week, month, year, week, month, year, repeat over and over and over again. And you got to do this knowing that corporations will tell you that you're wrong for what you say, but the people that hate you are right. You got to do this while somebody celebrates a sumbitch that talked bad about everybody except for white men. And the moment you say, I'm glad that bitch is dead, you got to have your job put out on the internet by a dude that looks like a thumb with really thick ass eyebrows, who, by the way, has some nasty ass charges. His goddamn self. You got to do this all the time. And it does burn you out. It does. I have been burned out more than once on this journey. But I come from black men and black women that did not give up. I came from two black folks who were broken by the system, broken by family, broken by grief, traumatized by the things that they have seen and had done to them. And I was raised to never back my ass down and stand for what I believe in. I was raised by them. When I hear about, oh, the single fathers, black men need to find their fathers and the black community needs to find their fathers, I knew who my father always was. Even when he wasn't there, he was teaching me. I was an angry, 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 angry black kid at him. And in the 27 years he has been gone, he has still been teaching me. So guess what? I don't come from weak-ass people. I'm ready. I'm ready. I go back to The Dark Knight, the movie that basically shaped the human being that you see before you. Something I watched over and over and over again in the most darkest, depressive state I have ever been in. And that movie spoke to me. It's the reason I can't watch it today. Hey, Jason, you can bring your ass over here if you want to. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you come for me, pack a lunch and make sure you tell everybody you love goodbye. Because I'm sending your ass to the Boat bird if you come wrong. Don't think for a solitary second that I am weak or that I'm one of those liberals that's just going to sit there and try to find common ground. Bitch, I will find the common ground when you're under it. Don't play with me. And this is the shit that I'm talking about. These people hate you already. What the hell are you afraid of? You are a woman. You're a feminist. They already hate you. What you afraid of? You a black woman in America. They already hate you. What are you afraid of? You a black man in America. They already hate you. What are you afraid of? You are brown. You are La Raza. They hate you already. What the hell are you afraid of? You are gay, trans, non-binary. They think of you negatively today at 10:33 Eastern Standard Time. What are you afraid of? Step your ass out there. Make a scene. Get nasty. What did John Lewis call it? Good trouble. Stand on what you believe in. Fight anybody you have to. Walk out the door knowing every morning, God damn it, they hate me, but bitch, I don't give a shit. When I say to my black sisters, don't let your crown dip, that means there's a crown right there. You better put that shit on. It better sparkle. And you better tell them, in non-simple terms, kiss my melanated, educated, beautifully shaped black ass. Death comes for every one of us. I'll be goddamned if I live afraid. Me? Nah. What did Jim Gordon say at the end of The Dark Knight? We'll hunt him because he can take it. Because he's not a hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight. Hey, Tommy, guess what? I don't give a F. I really don't give a shit. It incites atrocities? No, it isn't. And I don't give a shit. If you're mad, get mad. If you're mad, turn that frown upside down and get glad. And always remember, Thorny Bush.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
If you're a woman and you know for a goddamn fact something you say is going to piss off little incel white boys, guess what? At the end of it, please tell them.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
If you are a black woman giving out any sort of intelligent anything, and men are out here telling you, you look like this, you look like that, you need a man, tell them, please, please, from me, please tell them.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
You a trans person out here trying to live the best trans life you possibly can. You're being called everything except your goddamn name. Stand on what you believe in, but make sure you tell them.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
You are brown. You know ICE is watching. You and your family are afraid. You are La Raza. You better tell them goddamn people.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
You are doing the anti-racism work. You are doing an accomplice's work. And you see these fake ass goddamn allies hiding their hands after got rock dust all on them. And they tell you, hey, you better, please, you better get it down. They're coming after us. You better tell them.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
If you don't like me, I don't care. I speak how I speak. With the blacker fingernails, with the hooper earrings. I don't care. You don't have to like it. But it's my First Amendment right to free speech. Someone call for a wellness check. Hey, you can call for these nuts, buddy. Just bye. But please understand, my name is Thomas the Villain Bishop. I don't run from shit. I'm not afraid of anybody. Never have been, never will. I talk my shit because I can back it all up. And I'm better than you. If you got 4 teeth, and a Trump hat, bitch, I'm better than you. If you think Trump is the greatest president in the history of time, bitch, I'm better than you. If your education stopped at 5th grade, bitch, I'm better than you. If you got a Trump tattoo or any tattoo of anything other than your wife and children or maybe some fantasy shit, bitch, I am better than you. I'm not dimming my goddamn shine for none of you. I don't wear a crown, I wear a cape. Long, black, with big ass shoulder pads. And I walk above you goddamn idiots. And I don't care if you like it or not. I don't give a shit that Charlie Kirk is dead. I don't. I don't feel a simple, solitary way about him. I'm not crying for him because he decided I might be a DEI hire. So guess what? He got a DEI hire. Another white man. Other than that, kiss my ass. No, I'm sorry. If you don't like me, don't like this show, don't like these people, you think I'm an asshole, you can think, you can think anything you want to, but please make sure that you...
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
I said what I said. I ain't taking it the F back. Good night, Wolfie. Get some good rest, man. And be safe, Wolfie, because goddamn it, they ain't caught that damn shooter, and I'm really upset about that. So be safe, Wolfie, please. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the show.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
As always, the show is brought to you in part by Smooth California Skincare Products that will make you look and feel your absolute best, and they are all natural. Go to smoothca.online. Type in the villain 25 for 25% off of your purchase. Smoothca.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. The show is brought to you in part by Rep Your Set. Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out the clothing that they have over there. Man, them brothers and sisters over there, they doing rouse work. Nah, I mean, Letterman's jackets for all you high school dropouts. And remember, leather jacket 2025. What leather jacket 2025? What leather jacket 2025? I just need to set up a time to get the leather jacket with the tight jeans and the work boots pictures. And I need somebody to help. I'm going to reach out to somebody and see whether or not they want to, but we haven't spoken in a while, and she knows why. But go to somethingblackmade.com and check it out. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by W Energy. Go to W.GG. Pick up some of those incredible energy drinks. I drink Grandpa's denture water every morning. I know that sounds disgusting, but it absolutely tastes delicious. And I'm telling you right now, Jason lives, wait a minute. No, Jason. Are you singling out the White House? Oh my God, no. Hey, Jason, if the White House bring their ass up in here for you and Donald Trump, if you're listening, I have the First Amendment right to say, F off, buddy. You orange bastard. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't like that?
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Go to W.GG. Type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. The Sound of Coffee Shop is open. It's running. It's piping hot. Tomorrow. New drop alert. Ladies, the Lion's Mane Saint Swole Mead shirt will be available. Come take a walk with Saint Swole Mead. The Lion's Mane is the one y'all been looking for, and I have denied y'all for far too long, but it's okay. Tomorrow, ladies, it drops. Lion's Mane Saint Swole Mead. And guys, don't worry, Sylvia and Athena Saint Swole Mead shirts are coming in a couple of weeks. I know how you guys just want a hot, beautiful black woman just all over your chest, all over your body. Anyway, go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. What is it that we say every day on this show, kids? Today, I want you to say it with this knowledge in mind. You, one day, will pass on. It is not about the life or the way your life ended. It's about the life that you lived. There was a story. I think either it was a story or somebody told me this. The dash between the date and year you were born and the date and year you died, that dash represents your life. What do you want that life to be? How do you want that life to be? Do you want to be known as a strong person? Do you want to be known as a loving person? Do you want to be known as a person who fought for something? Or do you want to be a person that is known for running away in fear? We will all die one day, ladies and gentlemen, myself included. It may be a painful death. It might be a fast one. Who knows? But I do know this. As long as I have breath in my body, I will fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. I will do it arrogantly. I will do it profanely. Might not end up on MSNBC. Amanda Seals might not want to interview me. But I'm going to stand for mine. That's what my mama and my daddy taught me. I'm going to stand for mine. I ain't taking no prisoners. I ain't taking no shorts. And I damn sure ain't going to bend the knee to none of these bitches. That is my word for you. Rise up, unafraid, unapologetic, and you. So what is it we say every day on this show, kids? People like Myron Gaines, who refer to women as dumb when he's just as dumb as the people who see him as a pawn to get Jews out. That's true. He is. But Savage, we ain't going there. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we say every day? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My designation is the brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. And this has been one of the best Truthful Thursday episodes of all time of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. It's been a great show. You guys have been on it. Oh, the honey sauce shirt is coming too. I'm still working on it. You guys have been great, and I love y'all. Have the best day possible. Unafraid. Unapologetic. You. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. This son bitch so fine. He like spider silk. He's so fine. And just a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all tomorrow. I love y'all.